Chosen one, God is funding you right now. Your future has been saved. I am speaking to you at this very moment because something important is happening over your life right now. When I say that I am funding you, I am revealing that I am actively providing what your future requires, even before you see the evidence with your eyes. Many people think provision only means money, but what I am releasing for you is far greater than that. I am placing resources, protection, strength, favor, and open doors in front of you at the exact time they are needed. Do not scroll past this moment too quickly, because the understanding you receive here can change the way you walk through the next season of your life. Within your heart, there has been a quiet concern about the future. You have wondered how certain things will work out and whether the path ahead is secure. I want you to hear this clearly. I am already preparing what you need before the problem even appears. If you believe this promise with your whole heart, comment, Amen. What I am doing for you right now is not random, and it is not temporary. I am laying down pieces of your destiny in places you have not reached yet. When the time comes for you to step forward, what you need will already be waiting. This is how my protection works over the lives of those I have chosen. You have seen seasons where everything felt uncertain. Doors closed suddenly, opportunities slipped away. At times it looked as if your future was fragile or unstable, but those moments did not cancel my plan. Those seasons were part of the preparation that shaped your strength and sharpened your faith. There are things you prayed for years ago that you thought I ignored. I did not ignore them. I stored those prayers and began building the answers in ways you could not see yet. My work often begins long before the blessing becomes visible. Some of what I am funding in your life is courage. Some of it is wisdom that will guide your decisions. Some of it is relationships that will appear at the right time and support your journey. And yes, some of it will also be financial provision when the moment calls for it. But the greatest investment I am making in you is the restoration of your confidence. The world tried to convince you that you were alone in your struggles. Circumstances whispered that your dreams were unrealistic, yet I never stepped away from you. Every step you have taken through hardship has strengthened the foundation of your future. Even the disappointments that once made you question everything have become tools that will guide you toward better choices ahead. Nothing you experienced was wasted. You are standing at the beginning of a season where you will slowly realize how carefully your path has been prepared. The help you need will arrive in ways that feel unexpected but perfectly timed. Opportunities will begin to appear where there was once silence. Inside your spirit, there is a growing sense that something is shifting. That feeling is not your imagination. It is the early movement of the future I have been securing for you. If this encouragement is touching your heart, take a moment and like the video so this truth can reach others who also need to hear it today. Understand this clearly. When I say your future has been saved, I mean that the path ahead of you is protected by my hands. The storms that once threatened to break your spirit will not have the final word over your story. There will still be challenges because every strong life is shaped through testing, but those challenges will not destroy what I have built for you. Instead, they will reveal how powerful my presence is in your life. You may not yet see the full picture, but I see every detail from beginning to end. I know the places where you will succeed, the people who will support you, and the doors that will open when the time is right. Even the moments where you feel delayed are working in your favor. Timing matters more than speed. When the opportunity arrives at the right moment, it will carry the strength to last. This is why you must not give up during the waiting season. Many people abandon their path just before the blessing begins to unfold, but you are not walking this road alone. I am already ahead of you, preparing the ground. I am already beside you, strengthening your heart. And I am already behind you, protecting you from dangers you never noticed. There are people who doubted you because they could only see your current situation. They measured your potential by what they saw on the surface. But I measure your life by the purpose I placed inside you. Your calling is not determined by the opinions of others. It is determined by the promise I wrote into your spirit before you even understood your own direction. Soon, you will notice small confirmations appearing around you, conversations that inspire you, ideas that arrive suddenly, opportunities that feel aligned with your deepest desires. These are not coincidences. They are signs that the future I secured for you is beginning to reveal itself piece by piece. Every blessing I release into your life carries a deeper purpose. I am not simply lifting you up for your own comfort. I am positioning you so that your life becomes a light for others who feel lost. Your story will encourage people who are walking through the same struggles you once faced. They will see your strength and remember that hope still exists. I am turning the pain you endured into wisdom that will guide many others. This is part of the funding I placed into your life. You are not just receiving blessings, you are becoming a source of encouragement and strength in the lives of people around you. Keep your heart steady and your spirit open, because this season will reveal how carefully I have been working behind the scenes. Could a secret discovery connected to the CIA explain why many people are suddenly living in luxury? Newly surfaced CIA research reveals a brain technique that attracts wealth almost effortlessly. The ritual takes only 7 seconds, can be practiced at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving financial struggles behind and enjoying luxury lifestyles today. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are beginning to understand something that many people never realize during their lifetime. When I say, I am funding your future, I am speaking about a divine investment that goes far beyond temporary gain. I am strengthening the roots of your life so that when your season of growth arrives, nothing will be able to easily shake what I have planted. Every resource that will be needed for the journey ahead is already being prepared, and that preparation is unfolding right now, even while you are listening. There were moments when you felt as though your progress had completely stopped. You watched others move ahead, while your own path seemed quiet and uncertain. Those were not empty seasons. I was using that time to rearrange pieces of your life that needed to align before the next door could safely open. Many people chase opportunities before they are ready to handle them. When success arrives too early, it can collapse under pressure. But the path I designed for you is built with wisdom and careful timing. I never rush what must be prepared correctly. Some of the things you once asked for would have overwhelmed you if they had arrived sooner. The responsibilities, the influence, and the attention that come with your calling require strength that had to be developed first. That strength was built through the very struggles you once wished would disappear. You might remember nights when your heart felt tired and you wondered whether the effort you were making truly mattered. I saw those moments. I saw the quiet perseverance you carried even when nobody else noticed. That perseverance has become part of the funding I placed inside you. It is the kind of inner strength that will protect you when future challenges appear. Wealth without resilience often disappears quickly, but resilience creates stability that lasts. Right now, there are unseen connections forming around you. Some of the people who will support your next season are already moving closer into your life. At the moment, you may not know their names or recognize their roles, but soon the paths will cross. The resources you need will not always appear in obvious ways. Sometimes the greatest provision arrives through wisdom that guides your decisions. Sometimes it comes through a conversation that opens your eyes to a new direction. Sometimes it appears through a door you never expected to walk through. The world often measures success only through money or status. But I measure success through purpose, peace, and lasting impact. When I invest in a life, I prepare every area that will support the calling placed within that person. This is why your journey has felt different from others. You were not meant to follow the same path that many people around you have taken. Your story is unfolding according to a design that is uniquely yours. Some of the difficulties you faced were not punishments. They were training grounds that strengthened your character and deepened your understanding of compassion. Through those moments, you learned how to stand up again when life tries to push you down. Those lessons will soon become valuable tools in the next chapter of your life. You will recognize situations where others feel overwhelmed, and you will know how to guide them with patience and wisdom. My investment in you is not limited to your personal success. I am shaping your life so that it becomes a blessing to many people who will cross your path. If you feel the truth of this stirring inside your heart, comment 333. You are entering a time where clarity will begin replacing confusion. The ideas that once seemed distant will start forming into clear direction. Decisions that once felt heavy will become easier because the right path will reveal itself step by step. You will notice that certain distractions begin to fall away from your life. Things that once pulled your attention in many directions will slowly lose their power over you. This is not an accident. I am clearing space so that your focus can remain on what truly matters. When your attention is aligned with your purpose, your energy becomes stronger and more effective. There may still be moments when doubt tries to whisper into your mind. Doubt often appears when something valuable is about to unfold, but you must remember that doubt is only a voice. It does not carry authority over the plan I placed within you. Whenever uncertainty tries to rise, return to the quiet place of trust within your spirit. That place is where my presence continues to remind you that you are not walking alone. Your future was not saved by luck. It was secured by the promise that I placed over your life long before you understood it. Even the opportunities that seemed lost were part of a larger redirection that guided you closer to the path meant for you. Some doors had to close because they were leading you away from the destiny prepared for you. Looking back one day, you will see how every step connected perfectly. What once felt like confusion will appear as careful guidance. You are learning that faith is not about seeing the entire road at once. Faith is about trusting the next step, while knowing that the rest of the path is already known by the one guiding you. As you continue forward, you will also discover new confidence rising within you. This confidence does not come from pride or ego. It comes from knowing that your life is being directed with purpose. People around you may begin noticing the quiet strength that now surrounds your presence. They may not fully understand where it comes from, but they will sense that something about you has changed. That change is the result of the work I have been doing inside your heart. I have been strengthening your perspective, refining your patience, and teaching you to trust the timing of your journey. When the next opportunities appear, you will approach them with a calm clarity that was not present before. Instead of rushing forward with fear, you will step ahead with steady confidence. This confidence will help you recognize which paths are aligned with your purpose and which ones should be left behind. Remember that the provision I place in your life is not only about what you receive, it is also about how you grow and how you uplift others along the way. The blessings that arrive will carry responsibility, as well as reward. But you will be ready to carry them because the preparation has already begun. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly across the internet? Recent leaks connected to the CIA claim to reveal a powerful brain ritual that activates an immediate flow of wealth. This quick technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming people's lives. From deep debt to dream vacations, many say this could be the path to abundance. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because the page might vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets deleted. Your life is moving toward a season where your efforts will begin producing visible results. The seeds planted during quiet years are now preparing to break through the surface. When those results appear, stay humble and grateful. Gratitude keeps your heart aligned with the source of every blessing you receive. The journey ahead will continue to reveal new layers of purpose and meaning. Each step will show you that the future I saved for you was worth every moment of patience. Right now, I am building stability beneath the life you are stepping into. Many people rush toward visible success, but their foundation is weak. When pressure arrives, everything begins to shake. The reason your journey has required patience is because the ground beneath your life is being strengthened layer by layer. When your next season rises, it will not collapse under the weight of responsibility. There were days when you felt invisible. Your efforts seemed unnoticed, and your dedication appeared to pass quietly without recognition. But those moments were never wasted. I was watching every step, and I was shaping your character in ways that would later protect you from pride and discouragement. The world often celebrates loud success and quick results, but true strength grows quietly. The deepest roots grow underground before anyone ever sees the tree rising above the soil. In the same way, the work being done inside your life has been forming unseen strength that will support everything that is about to grow. You may not realize it yet, but there are people who will soon look at your life and feel encouraged simply by your presence. They will sense the calm confidence that now surrounds your spirit. That confidence is not coming from your circumstances. It is coming from the understanding that I am guiding every step you take. Soon, you will begin to notice that certain opportunities come toward you more naturally. Conversations will open doors that once seemed impossible. Ideas will arrive with unusual clarity. These moments are not coincidences. They are signs that the path I have been preparing is starting to unfold in front of you. Your future was never meant to be built through constant struggle alone. There will still be effort and determination required from you, but the weight of the journey will not rest entirely on your shoulders. I am working alongside you, placing help in your path at the exact moment it is needed. Some of the support you receive will come through people who recognize your sincerity and your dedication. Others will support you simply because your spirit carries honesty and kindness. The character you developed during your difficult seasons is now becoming one of the greatest resources in your life. Remember this carefully. The blessings I place in your life are never meant to isolate you from others. They are meant to expand your ability to lift others up. When you rise, your story will inspire many people who are walking through the same darkness you once faced. Your life will become living proof that perseverance and faith are never wasted. People will see the way you stood strong during uncertainty, and it will remind them that hope is still alive in the world. If you are ready to keep walking forward with faith and courage, comment 777. As the next chapter begins to unfold, you will notice something else changing inside your heart. The fear that once tried to control your decisions will begin to lose its power. That fear was built from past disappointments and painful memories, but those experiences no longer have authority over your future. I have been healing those hidden wounds quietly. While you continued moving forward, I was restoring the places in your heart that once felt broken. Healing is part of the provision I place into every life that I guide. Because of that healing, you will now approach the future with a new sense of peace. Instead of constantly expecting disappointment, you will begin expecting possibility. This shift in your mindset will open doors that once felt closed. You will also become more aware of the guidance I place within your spirit. There will be moments when a quiet feeling tells you which direction to follow. That inner guidance is my voice gently leading you toward the right choices. Trust that voice when it appears. It will often guide you away from paths that seem attractive but lead toward unnecessary struggle. It will also guide you toward opportunities that align perfectly with your purpose. The more you trust this guidance, the clearer your path will become. Each step of obedience strengthens the connection between your decisions and the future I have prepared for you. You are not being led blindly. I see the full landscape of your journey, including the turns and intersections that you cannot yet see from your current position. When I direct you toward a certain path, it is because I know where that path will lead. Many people worry about the unknown parts of their future, but you do not need to fear what lies ahead when your steps are guided with wisdom and care. Your responsibility is not to control every detail of the journey. Your responsibility is to remain faithful, patient, and open to the direction I provide. As you continue walking with trust, you will start recognizing how many times you were quietly protected in the past. Situations that could have harmed you were redirected, paths that could have trapped you were closed. Protection is another form of funding that I place into your life. Sometimes the greatest blessing is the danger that never reached you. When you reflect on those moments, gratitude will naturally rise inside your heart. Gratitude strengthens your spirit and keeps your perspective clear. Soon, you will also see the results of seeds you planted long ago. Kindness you showed others will return through unexpected support. Effort you gave during difficult seasons will produce opportunities that seem almost surprising. This is the quiet multiplication of faithfulness. What you sow with sincerity never disappears. Your future is not fragile the way you once feared. It is protected by a design that continues unfolding step by step. What if a simple 7-second brain ritual could wipe away your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document reveals a short technique that is now helping everyday people move out of debt and attract wealth. Tested by 4 major neuroscience labs, this easy practice done at home is turning financial struggles into improved lifestyles. People are buying homes, cars, and enjoying travel. But this information could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Every new day carries another piece of the plan moving into place. The journey is still continuing, and greater clarity will appear as you move forward. Stay patient during the moments when progress feels slow. Some of the most important changes happen beneath the surface before they become visible. Many people try to build their future using only their own strength. They push forward with pressure and worry, believing that everything depends on their effort alone. But the life I prepared for you was never meant to be carried only by your hands. My presence is part of the structure that holds your future together. That is why I say, I am funding you right now. When you look back one day, you will see how many times the right help appeared at the perfect moment. You will remember situations where things could have fallen apart, but somehow remained stable. At the time, those moments may have seemed like simple luck, but they were not luck. They were quiet evidence that my protection and provision were already surrounding your life. Some of the resources I am placing into your path will arrive through knowledge. You will begin to understand things more clearly than before. Ideas will start connecting in ways that reveal solutions you once struggled to find. This wisdom will guide your choices and help you avoid mistakes that once felt unavoidable. You are also entering a season where your courage will grow stronger. There were times when fear tried to convince you that you were not ready for the responsibilities ahead. But I have been strengthening your heart so that when the moment arrives, you will not step back from the opportunity that was created for you. Courage does not mean the absence of uncertainty. It means choosing to move forward while trusting that you are not alone. Every step you take with that trust creates momentum in the direction of the future I prepared. Your life will begin to carry a different kind of energy. People will notice a calm confidence in the way you speak and act. That confidence will come from the quiet understanding that your journey is guided with purpose. There will be moments when others come to you looking for encouragement. They will see how you remained steady during seasons of hardship, and they will want to know how you found that strength. The wisdom you share with them will become part of the blessing flowing through your life. Remember that the purpose of the provision I place into your life is not only for personal comfort. It is meant to expand your ability to help others rise as well. When you receive abundance with humility and generosity, that abundance continues to grow. The kindness you offer will return in ways that surprise you. The support you give others will create connections that strengthen your path. Your life will become part of a larger network of hope and encouragement that spreads further than you can imagine right now. If you feel your faith growing stronger as you listen, comment 1111. Another important change is also happening within you. The weight of old disappointments is slowly lifting from your spirit. Those past experiences once felt like scars that defined your story, but they are now becoming reminders of how far you have come. Pain has a way of teaching lessons that comfort cannot teach. The struggles you faced gave you a deeper understanding of patience, compassion, and resilience. Those qualities are now part of the foundation of the future I prepared for you. You will soon notice that situations which once would have discouraged you no longer have the same power. Your perspective has grown stronger. Instead of seeing obstacles as the end of the road, you will begin seeing them as temporary challenges that can be overcome. This shift in your thinking will open new possibilities in front of you. When your mind becomes free from constant fear, creativity begins to flow more easily. Ideas will appear that inspire you to try things you once believed were impossible. Trust those ideas when they align with the peace inside your heart. Inspiration is one of the ways I guide the lives of those who are walking closely with me. It is like a quiet light pointing toward the direction where growth and opportunity exist. You may still experience moments where progress feels slow. Growth often unfolds gradually so that you have time to adjust and prepare for the next step. Do not mistake patience for delay. The timing of each stage is carefully balanced so that the blessings arriving in your life remain stable. There are also people who will enter your life soon who carry their own unique gifts. Some will bring encouragement, some will bring knowledge, and some will simply walk beside you during important moments. These connections are not accidental. Relationships often become one of the greatest forms of support that I place into a person's future. Through shared strength and mutual respect, Lives become intertwined in ways that allow each person to grow further than they could alone. As these connections appear, treat them with kindness and gratitude. The way you nurture those relationships will determine how strong they become. At the same time, you will also notice that certain negative influences begin fading away from your life. Some people or habits that once distracted your focus will no longer feel aligned with the direction you are heading. This separation is not meant to cause bitterness or conflict. It simply reflects the natural shift that occurs when your life begins moving toward a higher purpose. Not everyone is meant to walk every part of the journey with you. Stay peaceful about these changes. Trust that the right people will remain and new ones will arrive when the time is right. Your future is not something fragile that could disappear overnight. It is something that has been carefully constructed through patience, growth, and guidance. Every season you walked through added another layer of strength to that foundation. Soon the progress you have been hoping for will start becoming more visible. Doors will open that once felt permanently closed. Opportunities will appear that align with the gifts inside you. When those moments come, step forward with humility and courage. Remember that the path ahead is not just about reaching success. It is about becoming the person you were always meant to be. Could the CIA actually be hiding a 7-second ritual capable of turning money problems into success? A confidential CIA finding reportedly reveals a special 7-second practice that activates brainwaves linked to attracting wealth. Supported by science and 4 elite laboratories, this simple ritual done at home is helping struggling people move toward dream lifestyles. But this page might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased from the internet. If everything had arrived too quickly, you would not have been ready to hold it. Rapid success often carries hidden pressure that can overwhelm the heart and cloud the mind. The path I prepared for you required patience, because patience shapes the strength needed to carry lasting blessings. During those slower seasons, I was placing wisdom into your life. Some of that wisdom came through mistakes that taught you valuable lessons. Some of it came through conversations and experiences that widened your understanding of the world around you. And some of it came through quiet reflection during the moments when you felt alone.